Hello, everybody. It's Susan again. And this time I'm going to do the very first session that I always teach when I start a new group. Life Beyond Craft Artist, Affinity Designer, making it look like craft artist. A lot of the problems, including what I found when I first started, was that we're so used to the user interface that Craftartist has that looking at Affinity Designer, it looked for me more like Publisher, Photoshop. And I thought, not sure about this. But once you do the first steps, you'll get there much easier. So, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And for those of you who have already done so, I say thank you. For others, if you can support my channel by making a small donation for a coffee, that keeps these videos coming. Thank you for watching. Let's get started. So I'm going to bring that down and I'm bringing in my Affinity Designer 1. Okay, now I have Designer 2 as well because I teach both of them, but I'm going to start with Designer 1. And in here, once it opens, you'll see it will come up in this dark background. You've got this window. Now, this window gives you all the information of what there is available for you. It gives you tutorials, but these tutorials are very much for the graphic designers. There is sometimes they're beyond what a craft artist user, card maker would need to use. They're creating the designs. We craft artist users, we use the designs we get in our DigiKit. So you can have a look, but I'm going to keep it much simpler than that because I want you to understand exactly what you have. Now, this window opens up every time you open Designer 1, and you've got the option to say, show this panel on startup. You can switch it off. Now, if you do that and you close it and it's gone, if you ever wanted to bring it back, it will be from the window panel, from the help up there. It says, welcome. I will show you in a second. Now, down here, you've got support to forums. And again, it's mainly for graphic designers. You can go to the Affinity Facebook. What we're interested in is new document. And when I go to new document, this is what greets me. Well, what greets us is this page. It's the print page. So you've got A4, A5, all the different sizes, letter. So you can have all the different sizes. And you've got some templates here where they start with something already. I'm going to go back to where I was. And if I went for an A4, and I like to start with an A4 landscape, I select A4 landscape, and that gets me going. If you want a transparent background, make sure you click transparent. And for now, that's all we need to know in there. Okay, and I'm going to say create. Now, margins include margins. I don't want them, so I'm going to create. And that creates my page. Now, if you don't like or you change your mind and you wanted it white, checkered box means it's got no background. Okay? You've got document settings up here. You can go in there and you can tick again on color to say non-transparent background, and that's what you will get. Now, on this left-hand side, you've got all the different tools. We've got assets. So in assets, I tend to bring in my own assets, and I've got birthdays. Now, I call them CF if they came from Creative Fabrica. I've got loads of different ones because I use them when I teach. My DigiKits. So these are DigiKits that came from Craftartist, and I've brought them into here. And they will stay there. So you can close one up and say, right, I would like Bingham Bear. Click on Bingham Bear, and there are the images for Bingham Bear. And anytime you want to use them, you just bring them in, and they're ready to use. So those that say, oh, I'm going to miss the DigiKit, well, no, you won't. You can have them. And if you keep supporting my channel, I will keep showing the lessons like I normally would. This is the brand new set of videos I'm going to be making. This is number 1. And in here, you've got the different options. Now, on the other side, you've got the same as we have in Craftartist. So we've got colors, we've got line, we've got brushes, we have the styles, we have textiles, so styles are there. You've got the navigation, the transform. You've got most of what we have in Craftartist. There are a few things. There's one particular thing I miss, but when the lesson comes for it, I'll tell you all about it as well. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make it look like Craftartist. Very simple. If you go to Preference and User Interface, what made it for me is clicking that light. So if you put light, that changes it, and now instantly my Affinity makes me feel as if I am in Craftartist. Now, another thing that I know Craftartist people miss is in Craftartist, and I can show you what I mean. If I bring in an item from DigiKit, so let's go to DigiKit, and I bring in the size screen. That's all I need. And I put it on the side here, you can still see it. In Affinity Designer, when you go to DigiKit, let's get the same one. Hold on, everyone. Because that's why I went for that one. I bring in my DigiKit, my ice cream. Now, of course, I'm going to make it smaller because I brought the biggest one when I did these. I brought my ice cream in. If I put it on the side, by default, you will not see where you've placed it. If I pick it up and put it on the side, it will just show the half that's on the page. Now, there is a key on the keyboard. It's the key between the Shift and the Z. And when you press it, it will give you the desk, I call it. So if I put anything on my desk, I still have it like I do in Craftartist. So can you see? It's already starting to look very similar. Right. I intend to keep these videos quite nice, easy, and short for everyone. So what we did was, and sorry, before I go there, in Help, you have the welcome screen, and that is the screen that comes at the beginning. So if you accidentally or you decide to close it off and then decide, you know what, I prefer it, you can go to that button and it will bring it back. Okay? So for now, that is what I wanted to show you for the first video. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you will continue to support and view these videos. Please remember, like, subscribe, and for those who want, you don't have to, but those who want, I'm happy to receive any donations to make this possible. These videos, I'm going to do lessons, the proper lessons. I'm going to keep them nice, short, and I'm going to keep them coming. Because I think once you start doing something and you try it, then you go back, you can test it, you can learn it. Once you've learned it, you say, right, I'm ready now to watch the next video. So for now, thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye for now.